Yo, what's up? It's your boy Carcino here. I can't get out the house. Damn. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this on my date. Yeah, Cino got a little date tonight, spending quality time, popping the fireworks, playing the role. So I will be out of commission tonight. Now, with that being said, I must address this before I leave. Now, Rory and Mal. I'm a fan of these two standing up to Joe Budden and leaving. I'm a fan of what they bring to the actual podcast and what they did bring to the podcast. Now, Mal did something on the episode that just aired that was sent me. Somebody sent me the clip. I hadn't seen it yet, but the clip they sent me was rather disturbing that I couldn't even believe it. And I said, well, I got to talk about this before I leave the house today. Now, they were talking about, what were they speaking about? Like, Mal was speaking about a relationship he had with his former girlfriend, and he's no longer with her anymore. Now, I remember when this show first aired, like not the new season or whatever. When I first saw Mal on the show, I was thinking, man, this dude's blind. Because he would always be looking off somewhere, like he's like looking into space. And I'm like, man, look, this blind dude, he ain't even wearing no glasses or nothing. He's just out here. That's cool. They giving the blind dude some shine. So I thought he was blind. For a while, I thought he was using Braille to text people and stuff. I'm like, look at this blind man go. But he was just on his phone doing some tagging stuff. I'm like, the blind man is really getting off. So, watching some episodes, I thought Mal was blind. I literally thought he was blind. So, to see them come up and realize that we got to come from under Joe Budden because Joe's a problem, I commend those brothers for doing what they doing and knowing their self-worth and realize they were behind a moron when it came to as far as running something as a team. He's always looking out for Joe, and that's it. So, people attached to him, they just got to learn at a different rate than everybody else. But on that note, we move forward. So on the new episode, Mal said something that shocked the world and threw everybody aback. This man was talking about the woman he was dating and the fact that while they were dating, he went ahead and they broke up, and they used to go to this restaurant, and the girl called him. She was dating another person at the time, and, she loved the restaurant, and he didn't mind that, she was going to the restaurant and all that. And he was like, yeah, and I did something fly, man. I went and paid the bill for it. Wow. Bruh, he actually said this. Hold on. Sorry about that. Someone came to my door. No, it wasn't Maddie Patty. But I had to address that. So on the show that happened last week, when it made him look like a complete sucker, he tried to walk it back on this episode. And man, Mal, it's looking bad. You just don't get it. You said I did some fly it. Now I know you hang out in Calabasas. There was nothing fly with you paying your ex-girl's bills with her new man at dinner. I don't know where this is fly at, but he tried to explain himself. Let's hear Mal explain his behavior on why he picked up the check.
Okay, this is a friend of mine. She's a friend. it's nothing wrong with picking up a friend's bill. Like, I don't know why people think that's crazy or corny or that's my home. That's a friend of mine. It's like,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe call me misogynistic or
I'll call you
toxic
misogynistic.
I mean,
Yeah, both. Yeah.
and I don't know what category it falls under. Even if that's just my friend, I will always pay for my friend's meals. I don't mind doing that at all. But if she's with a dude, that's his responsibility. That's not my
Yeah,
responsibility.
but
I picked up the tab.
That's the dude. She on a date.
No, that's his responsibility. If he's about to fuck,
he
needs to pay for that.
Who cares? This is my thing. This is my thing.
I don't put currency on pussy, but I do put food and beverages on it. Like,
Okay.
but there has to be some form of exchange of, hey, you care about me, at least feed me.
Yeah, but my thing
So
was,
I can't let my homegirl do that.
It wasn't.
He needs to prove himself.
Yeah, but it wasn't like I was trying to like fuck up anything. I don't know if I explained it, but we had a talk. Like, me and her had a talk before about that same exact thing happening. Like, yo, if I'm out with a guy and one of my other guys like walks in the spot or he picks up the check, like, I would be fucking embarrassed. I wouldn't know what to say. The dude would probably be awkward.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that in that moment when she told me she was at a spot that I put her onto on a date with a guy she had just met, I was like, this is the perfect time to put her in that same awkward position. So it was more of a fun thing. She texted me, we laughed about it. It was like, but I think people just fed into it too much. Like, oh, that's corny, you clown. And it's just like, for picking up a friend's check. See, now if I would have said it, if I was a rapper and said it in the verse, niggas would be jacking it.
Yeah, but you said it really fly when you said it on the podcast.
But yeah, I just
But see, that's the thing. Only in Calabasas. But you made it like this was your girl, dog.
Bill, like, I don't know why people think that's crazy or corny or that's my home. That's a friend of mine. It's like,
You didn't say it like that. You said like this was your
Anytime someone's
woman.
doing some bullshit and then really continue to do it, but did it more secretly.
that's my friend. I think that's the part everybody misses. This is my homie. This is my
You
friend.
just said you fucked your friend and she bought you $1,000 sneakers.
No. This was a different. This is like my friend. Like, we went out a couple of times. We never did nothing sexual. I thought I made that clear.
Okay.
This is
I
a
didn't
friend
know
of
that
mine.
was
She's a friend. A friend. It's nothing wrong with picking up a friend's bill. Like, I don't know why.
Cause your friend was on a date with another nigga. You already said you went out with her. You ain't say, oh, this is my friend and all that. Now you trying to backpedal, buddy. You backpedaling. Come on, Maul. Damn, you making us look bad out here. You been hanging around Joe Budden too long. That's what the problem is. I'm finna go out and show you how it's done. Come pay for my meal. I'm finna take this chick out. But you ain't gonna have to pay. You know why? Because neither one of us paying. It's a barbecue. We going to her family's barbecue. All I gotta do is bring a 12-pack. Cool. Got one of those in the fridge. See? I bring a 12-pack, eat a big healthy plate. That's how Sino moves. Y'all move differently than me. We like to stay local and on the grounds. We ain't got to do all this extracurricular stuff that y'all do. I mean, the fact that y'all do it, that's cool. That's y'all thing. I guess that make y'all feel fly. I could see Drake doing something corny like that and probably made that hot for y'all. Like, man, that's some pimp stuff. Drake coming over there, but Drake would have did it a lot smoother. Like Rory said, Drake would have made it sound smoother what he did. The way you said it made it sound like the corniest man in America. I can see Matt Barnes doing something like that. Him and Stack. But that was kind of like mad corny, Mom. You don't do that. There's no need. You paying for it. She on a date with another guy and the bill already taken care of from the dude. If I'm the dude ain't gonna be embarrassed. I'm gonna be like, you sleeping with the guy that run the restaurant? I need to know something going on here. Why is he paying my bill? He's like, oh no, he just love playing like that. He play jokes. Jokey Man, who don't know me. All right, well, let me introduce myself to Mr. Jokey Man. Okay, jokester. I just thought it'd be funny. Well, since you want to play like you Big Willie, why don't you pay for the next couple of meals too? That way I feel comfortable about your little antics. So that man get to brag about how stupid you was. Be like, and I made her boyfriend or her friend that want to be the boyfriend pay for the damn meal. He never even hit. And out here paying for meals for her and somebody else. I am proud to say I have paid for many meals on many dates. I don't mind it at all. But every girl who I've paid a dinner for and went out on a date with, I pretty much got something from. That was a lot more than that dinner. See, I don't just start right off first date. We going to Chez LaFleur. We need to go to Chez LaFleur. Nah, baby. We ain't going to Chez LaFleur. We going to Izola's. The $9.99 special. You can get the steak and eggs. You can get that ham and cheese. Nah, ain't no shrimp here. Going to Izola's, baby. Yeah. You gotta work your way up to Spago's. Gotta work your way up that ladder. Yeah, with me, it's all about showing and proving, you know. But this is what happened when you're hanging around somebody like Joe Budden for so long. You know, some of that Joe Budden was rubbing off on you. So y'all used to live together, so you know how he is. He probably told y'all that was fly. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something really fly. I one time, Tahiri was out on a date. I found out where she went. I had my sources. Okay, I followed her. I followed her, right? And I went and told the people at the restaurant that I'm paying the bill. So I can't wait to see the look on her face when they tell her, oh, Joe Budden has already paid for this dinner. That's fly. So I'm going to hide under her bed. When she comes home, she's not going to even know I'm here. Watch. Oh my God, man. That literally happened with the hiding under the bed for Joe Budden. Like I said, these dudes been hanging around Joe Budden too long. Joe actually hid under her damn bed until she came home. Let that sink in. Hid under her bed. She thought somebody, she didn't even know he was there, and he had fell asleep. Because he had been under the bed waiting for her to come home to see if she coming home with another dude when they ain't even dating no more. She out on the date. He waiting under the damn bed like a complete weirdo. Maul, trying to tell you, you're a good brother. You and Rory got a good thing going here. Y'all smarten up. Y'all got out of the devil's den. Now you doing y'all own thing, and don't it feel better? Don't you feel better now? Now, Rory seems to have his head on his shoulders a little bit better when it comes to women than y'all. Even though he got his problems, he know I'm not gonna pay for another dude's meal. This is common sense. We don't know where in the world y'all come from where this is cool, acceptable, hip, or whatever y'all wanted to call it to be. So, anyhow, it's been quite interesting today. But I gotta get out of here and shake the spot. I'll holler.